My car was parked at the top of the bluff, known as Makeout Point. A narrow, unmarked dirt road off the county line road will take you there. The road is about a quarter-mile long, winding through the dark woods. But once you get to the top of the bluff, the moonlit view from over the water is spectacular. I can see why so many of the locals go there. Well, during the daylight hours anyway. I have to admit, it can be very spooky there at night. There was a cool breeze blowing in the air that night, and we could see lightning far away over the lake lighting up the sky. You could tell that summer was coming to an end. My girlfriend and I were sitting on the hood of my car talking about leaving for college in a few days, mostly kidding and laughing with each other about who was going to call who once we were apart. Then, while we were laughing, I noticed the expression on Connie's face changed from happy to concerned. She looked over my shoulder and said, "Did you hear that?" I went from silence to laughing again and said, "I'm not falling for that," and I refused to look over my shoulder. She said, "I'm serious. I thought I heard something over there behind you." I replied, "Relax. It's probably just a small animal or a tree branch falling." So as I started talking again, picking up the conversation, she quickly put her hand over my mouth and said, "Tell me you heard that thump?" This time, I thought I did. Connie said, "Let's leave. I'm getting creeped out. It's late and the storm is getting closer." I replied, "Yeah, maybe that's a good idea." So Connie got into the car, and just as I grabbed the door handle, I heard something behind me. I noticed that she was already busy looking at her phone and didn't seem to be in too much of a rush. So I turned around and took a few steps closer in the dark to where I heard the noise coming from, hoping to identify something harmless. The lightning was now lighting up the sky above us, and I'm squinting, peering into the woods during the lightning flash to see better. And as it does, I hear Connie yell from inside the car through my open window, "Get in, something's out there." I got into the car and started trying to calm her down and said, "What did you see?" She replied, "I didn't see anything," but showed me a text from her mother stating that there was an alert on the news about an escape at the local prison, and also that her and I should be hanging out in a well-lit area with people around, as if she knows where we're at. And as I was looking down reading her mother's text message, we heard a sound of tapping on the car. She quickly grabbed her door handle and pulled her door shut, locking it. I did the same, and we drove out of there as fast as we could. We were scared during the ride back through the woods, but when we got back on the road, we both got our wits about us. We figured that the tapping on the car was probably just rain, or maybe the wind blowing loose twigs at the car. When I arrived at Connie's house, I walked around the car to let her out. I seen something sticking out of the car door. When I realized that it was a glove, instantly I remembered hearing the tapping on the car just before Connie slammed her door shut. My eyes got big and my jaw dropped as I realized we weren't alone at Makeout Point.